finally got around to doing a Rapidmon versus Magna X. I've had one before, but yeah, I just redid it again. Let's just say that. I am trying to cut down on the misplays. It is 1v1 or 1 against myself, I should say, since I'm recording this on my own. So sometimes I'm like walking to the other side. Yes, I walk to the other side. I walk to the other side and then like, crap, what did I do? Oh shit, I forgot it was a fact. Anyway, here we go. We do got a solid Rapidmon versus Magnamon video, and really exciting. They're finally coming out. Pre-release is this week coming up. Some people are already getting stuff. You guys are thirsty. I wish I had some stuff, but at the same time, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's like, I know the Digimon TCG is kind of on the lower end as far as spending money to get into it, but when you buy a case, and when you've been buying a case since BT1, and then every other month the set comes out, it adds up. It definitely adds up. So here I did play the Sistermon here, and in the deck profile I did mention I'm taking one of the Sistermon seal just because it's a searcher. You can only get a Royal Knight, which would be any of the Magnamons, but the upside, well, I guess the downside would be you trash everything else like I did right there. But the bright side is all your Magnamons will get reboots since they are Royal Knights, which could be good. So now here the Magnamon won't get attacked, so to say. So here now we do reduce the evil by 0 using the agility training and the Willis, and now we get to digivolve that Magnamon. That Rapidmon now has protection since there is a green tamer in play, so it can't be deleted by Digimon effects and return to the hand or deck, which is a really good effect, actually, protection. Now there, going to the Rapid X, when digivolving, suspend all opponents' Digimon, and then when Digimon are suspended, minus 4,000, and then you're able to attack with the Rapidmon swinging over the Sistermon CL. Then they get to 2 memory from the Rapidmon. When a Digimon is deleted by battle, reduce DP, gain 2 memory, and then the Rapidmon inherit. When you delete a Digimon by battle, you get to trash a card, ending by playing a memory blocker Terriermon. I'm gonna be honest, this Terriermon I might switch out for just more searchers to make the deck a little quicker. That could just be the Terriermon, because memory blocker, I don't know, it's, unless you're gonna, I mean, even if you play against a Mirage, it's just gonna get bounced back. And not a lot of decks that get memory, and if they do, they're gonna pop you anyway. So for example, Leviamon as well. If Leviamon gets played, it's gonna pop the Terriermon and then get the memory. So yeah, I think we need better kind of floodgate cards. We do swing there, and now Magnamon does have 3 security left. Digivolving over the new Terriermon X, digivolving into the starter deck Rapidmon, suspending, I should be digivolving for 1, and leaving, oh no, swinging because I'm still at 0. So Rapidmon does swing, hits a Davis, which is good for the Magnamon because now it can't be memory blocked, or memory choked I should say, and you get to reveal 3 cards, add a blue and green Digimon from them to your hand, drop a Terriermon, and now Terriermon does have a wide board here. Magnamon does move up. That Magnamon starter deck is so busted. Davis gets that memory. When you have a Digimon with free in his trade, drop a Vmon for search, and revealing a few cards, getting the Magna x-antibody and the Davis. That Vmon is probably the best one to use in oh, there we go. Oh, so now we digivolve to starter deck Magnamon, trash a source for every color of the Digimon, so that's 2, and then you get to bounce a Digimon with no sources. So there goes the Rapidmon, just like that. Don't even have to swing over it, which is why I think this Magnamon is just nuts. And now there's 2 blockers. Move up the Terriermon, go back into the Rapidmon, digivolve for 2. Now here we're gonna see, okay, we swing, and then when that Rapidmon gets suspended, minus 4,000 on the Digimon and on your opponent's security. So now we give my Magnamon minus 4, so he is at 3,000. Swing with the Rapidmon, you could block there. But then the thing with this Rapidmon that makes it good is that, let's say the Magnamon, oh my goodness, let's say the Magnamon blocks, Either way, I think, no, it's not GG's. Let's say the Magnamon blocks, gets deleted, and now the Rapidmon minus 4,000 kicks in and deletes the Vmon. So if you're gonna, like, it wouldn't make sense to block, I guess, unless you're gonna lose. Like in this case, now if they were to swing with the Terriermon, now you can just block, you know, get the DP reduction. So that Magnamon starter deck did save the day right there for the Magnamon. Now here we go. We are gonna see some Jogris, some DNAing into the Chimeramon. So the Chimeramon lets you place a level 5 or lower from your trash underneath himself, and then for every color that it has, which treats every single card in its deck, you know, part of its colors. So there we're gonna see 1, 2, 3, 4 colors with the white of the Chimeramon, and gives, I think, up to 4 or 3 Digimon minus 4,000 DP. And he also gets DP. And he's gonna swing over the Rapidmon, kind of taking a risk there. Oh, there it is, exactly what I was talking about. Blast into that Megagargomon and get to suspend to Digimon and or Tamers, and then they can't unsuspend and or digivolve. And now, yeah, okay, you do block the, or not? Are you blocking or no? Okay, it did not block. Could have blocked, since the Megagargomon would have inherited of DP. I think he would have been at 14. Could have deleted the Chimeramon, but I don't know. Either way here, now it's, should be, oh, okay. Well, it should be GG's, oh, maybe not, because now that Magnamon's going to get DP buff. So we got 2, 4, 6. So now that Magnamon's at 13, but that Megagargomon, when it suspends, it'll get 2,000 DP from its inherit, putting him at 14, so it's just not going to be enough. And then that Megagargomon end of attack gets to unsuspend and gets to swing again. So that is going to be your match 1, and match 1 does go to Rapidmon. This Lapmon, I actually really like it. It does a lot of things. You're going to see some videos I recorded as well. I do have one with Phoenixmon and Rapidmon. And Lapmon comes in pretty clutch. I mean, just giving anything Alliance during your main turn, even giving it to himself. There was a play that I did where I couldn't swing with the Rapidmon starter deck, but I had the Lapmon. So I gave Lapmon itself the Alliance, and then I used the Rapidmon's effect when he suspended, gives something minus 4. It was pretty nice. You guys will see it. Now, I do have a video of Phoenix against Magnamon as well. If you guys want to see that, let me know. I kind of don't want to put it out there just because it's going to spend some time with editing. These take a lot to edit. So that's, I'm kind of like, people are probably tired of seeing Magnamon. And this one was actually requested from someone, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why I'm doing the Magnamon versus Rapidmon. And it's a pretty good matchup. But overall, I mean, Magnamon takes it. Like, you know, for... how do I say this? You probably, like, as a Magnamon player, you probably got like 70% chance of winning against a Rapidmon. And again, it just depends what you draw. You could brick like here, and then the Magnamon starter deck just messes everything up. But there you go. That's the combo that I was talking about. So I gave it to Lapmon, and then I suspended the Rapidmon instead. And play the agility training, reveal 2 cards, get that Henry. And pass turn, leaving Magnamon at 1. However, that Davis will push up Magnamon to 2, since that Davis, if you have a Digimon with free in his trait, you get to gain reduce the evil by 1. I'm sorry, gain a memory. The reducing is the Vmon. Now the Magnamon does bounce back a Terriermon, and now we're gonna swing, draw 2. And now if you don't like the Wanyamon, you could use the new Demi Vmon that gives all turns. If your Digimon has 2 colors or more, get 1,000 DP, which could be good, especially against matchups. But since you got Armor Purge, I mean, it kind of doesn't really matter, I guess. I guess it would if you're blocking, right? But I prefer the extra draw, just to get your things faster, and you know, you're trying to go to town right away. Get the Magna X right away, because sometimes there was some matches where I couldn't just find them. And that kind of cost me the battle. Damn it. And Terriermon is setting itself up with that Henry there. Forgot to gain that memory, but did get it. Swinging with the Magnamon, drawing 2 again. Not caring if you get deleted, because you do have Armor Purge. However, you do hit a Willis. Willis on play. Oh, there's the Magna. Here we go. On deletion, you get to... I'm sorry, it's digivolve. You get to unsuspend. You're not affected by anything. Even, you know, I guess, even bad words. Yeah, maybe if bad words are exchanged, maybe he'll cry, but, you know, he's still protected. And he gets 3,000 DP, so he's at 15,000 blocker and armor purge. Yeah. How is Rapidmon going to answer this? So this is where the Magna X is just nasty, because it's kind of hard to do something. You have to wait. And then here, you see the Rapidmon kind of setting himself up. You could block 1, give it minus 4,000, because now its protection goes away. A security card needs to be removed in order for the digivolving to trigger again. Oh my goodness. And now here, if you're going against a Rapidmon player, there's 2 Rapidmons. I mean, you just don't want to take the chances of blasting, right? Would have blasted, suspended both of the Magnamon and Vmon, would have swinged over the Magnamon, unsuspend and swing over the Vmon, would have cleared board. So that's kind of a player experience right there, where, you know what, let me just wipe your board. And there, now the Magnamon is still alive. But then that old Rapidmon did get rid of the Vmon, but like I said, now the Magna is still there. And however, still in the same scenario though, because Magnamon does not have protection. Here we go. So this is a misplay right here. Fire Rocket, you're not able to play it when you have just that Magna X, and I did talk about this on my deck profile, but like I said, I'm playing against myself. I just, you know, get caught up in... Anyway, so reason why it doesn't work is because that Magnamon X does not have armor form in its trait, so it would not activate. And now here, we just burst or blast, burst, blast, whatever. Get to suspend that Magna and the Davis, but here you have to block because that attack's still going through, and if it goes through, then it's going to trigger its when digivolving, and then he unsuspends because effects won't affect him anymore. And now here, it was a bad play on probably both parts, but more of the Fire Rocket. I don't think it would have changed anything because the Magna X still would have attacked anyway to get his protection going, and probably still would have needed to blast, but at what cost, you know? Because now you're just gonna armor purge your Magnamon, and your Megagargo goes away, and you lose 4 because of the blast. So that did more harm than good towards the Rapidmon. Now we're just dropping that sister, and there we go. Now we got searching. There's a target right there. Get the Magna, trash the rest, and now Reboot kicks in, and now that starter deck Magnamon. Actually, you know, no. He shouldn't have unsuspended because of the Magna Ace. I mean, not the Magna Ace, the Megagargo Blast. It should have stayed suspended, and it cannot unsuspend. Actually, no. Sorry. Plot twist. Reboot activates on your opponent's turn. So now it's back at his turn, so he is able to reboot, actually. Boom. That is why I play Sister Monsieur, okay? That sounds like, wait, can you or no? But yeah. So it did work. And, yeah, at this point, Magna's just has the upper hand. I mean, you could just swing, and if they don't die, the sister just gives them reboot. And there's only 4 security. You got 4 attacks. It does hit a Megagargo Ace. Swings with the Magna, hits another one. Oh my goodness. 2 insecurity. And we still have 2 bodies to swing with. And this is why Magna. I like this Magnamon. This is the BT8 one. Digivolve, you get to unsuspend, and then for every armor form in your trash. Look at that. That's 2, 4, 6, 13,000. 13,000 block, and you're just gonna swing and then draw 1 from the Vmon because it's not once per turn. It's nuts. It's not gonna die. Now you still got 2 more swings. And boom. That is game 3. 3 Megagargo Ace in the security. How nuts is that? Alright, and here we go. Will there be more misplays? Let's find out. But here we go. It's do or die for both sides. Who's gonna take it? Misplays haven't been that bad. I've been getting a lot better with them. Obviously you catch a lot. I mean, you catch a lot less in something like this. And here we go. The Terriermon is dropped for searching with the Terriermon in the back. Attach into a Wanya, go into a Vmon. That Vmon is pretty good. Drop a Davis, already memory choking Terriermon. And now we search. Have 3 targets, take a Vmon. Assuming there's Magnamons in the hand already. Leaving Rapidmon at 1. So now there is like, should you swing and start chipping away? I think so. I think so. Because like a lot of decks, the longer it plays, the longer you drag them out, the worse it is for you. And so now here, Henry was played, so now neither player can get memory choked. Magnamon does swing, draw 2. And now this Magnamon, if it does not get deleted, now play another Vmon since Henry's going to put him at 3 anyway. Now setting up that jamming Vmon. Little good combo that I did talk about was a swing with the jamming Vmon, digivolve into the BT8 Magnamon, unsuspend, swing again, or play a fire rocket after that. Now you could potentially do 3 checks. Oh, that's gonna be nice. What are we gonna do here? So we do swing into the Magnamon. Rapid does have inherit of 1,000 and piercing. So now the only downside of this Magnamon, I mean, I guess it depends how you look at it. So it does get deleted, but it can play a Vmon from its sources or from your hand, which could be good because now something like this happens where you can just play another Vmon and you can continue searching. But you don't have armor perch, so here, since the Rapidmon did have piercing, it will go through, hitting another Davis. Now we search again, and then the Rapidmon with the -4 did get rid of the other jamming Vmon, which is pretty good, and giving -4 to security. And now, oh, see, this is some advanced player stuff, because if you kind of already know what the other deck's gonna do, so okay, I know I'm gonna delete that Magnamon. That Magnamon's gonna spit out another body. I have to have a way to also delete it, and that's exactly what happened with the Rapidmon right there. Since it suspended it and gave it -4,000. Playing a Vmon again, searching, we finally get that Magna X. So this is what I was talking about. Like sometimes if you don't have it, like it's gonna be rough. Now here the Magna does strip 2 sources. Unfortunately, it does not bounce it since it still has sources. Passing it over to 3 to the Rapidmon player. Now the Henry's good in this case because you swing and then you can suspend it, and you can suspend a Digimon. So for example, if I needed one more hit, even though there's a blocker, since it suspends it, now you would be able to win. The downside is if you're trying to swing at the Digimon, you can't because it triggers when you attack. Oh my goodness. This is what I'm talking. This is some advanced plays right here. Oh. So, suspended that Magna, unplayed that Rapid, did digivolve it and gives it -4,000 from the Rapid, and then pops it and then gets 2 memory. Oh, Jesus. Woo. That was, come on. You guys got to give a like to that video after that play. That was pretty neat. That was neat. And here we go again. But now here the Rapidmon, since there's a green player in play, he wouldn't be able to bounce it back to the hand or delete it by effects. But now here we go. We got this Magna X. Now it's coming out by Awakening of the Golden Knight. And now we swing. Draw 2. He is at 15,000. No effects can affect it. Now it's all turns kicks in, triggering his one digivolving effect. And now he's at 18,000. Unsuspend, plays Davis. Now we got an 18,000 blocker with armor perch. I think it drops back to no, it's till the end of the turn. Yeah. Wow, that was nuts. So now we still got the Rapidmon, but it no longer has protection. We do go into Rapid X again. suspend, and now the Vmon does get deleted again. The Magna is unaffected, so it will not suspend. And now we gain 2 memory from the Rapidmon. And now using Terriermon's effect, reduce it by 2, get to play a green tamer. Oh, okay. So this is good. This is a potential block when the Magna swings. So it won't trigger. See, but the thing is, now if the Rapidmon player attacks and it removes the security, Magna's alterns also trigger. Oh my goodness. 6, 12, 18, 20. Oh, Heaven's Judgment. That's exactly why I played it in the Magnamon deck. For things like that. Especially against matchups too. It's just, no, you know what? I'm not going to risk you blasting, and no, just get everything out of my face. Please and thank you. Bam. So it's a lot of back and forth on this one, which I thought was pretty cool. And drop a Terriermon, get 2 targets. And yeah, that's nuts. Now, what would have been nice is if there was a Gargomon in the trash and Rapidmon in the trash. Then you could burst or blast into... No, this would go Warp Digivolve from Henry into the Megagargo, and oh my goodness. Someone stop this starter deck. Magna. Oh, okay, now it was played correctly. We drop a Fire Rocket on the Magna. Oh lord, here we go. First check, what's it gonna be? So after it resolves, that's when the alterns kicks in. So if the... So... It didn't help. If it was like a giant missile, yeah, that would have been good. So now it's alterns trigger. It does unsuspend. Now this is a good play here, is swinging with the other Digimon, because now if it's an option that would delete it, you got the Magna that's unaffected, and bam.